Fire crews make an aggressive attack on the fire this afternoon, managing to knock it down before it could threaten any homes or businesses. All of this happening in southern Indian River County, right near I-95.
The smoke dropped visibility in the area to a dangerous level, so much the FHP and forestry officials completely shut down a 16-mile stretch of I-95. As we speak, though, traffic is once again on the move, albeit slowly in the northbound lanes, but is still stopped southbound, in turn causing a traffic mess for motorists stuck at a dead stop. We have team coverage tonight. We begin with News Channel 5's Dan Corcoran riding along with forestry officials.
And we are here actually on the southbound side of Interstate 95. This is milepost 142, and this is the scene right now. Take a look behind me here. You can still see there are some very smoky conditions blowing right across the southbound lanes of Interstate 95. It's been like this for a number of hours now. This is actually an improvement to what we've been seeing from Chopper 5 and from our other reporters on the scene earlier today. Right now we can tell you that these brush fires are 100% contained, though right now they're not completely out. As you can see, there's still some work to do here. Much smoke and still some hot spots in the vegetation there. Right now, I do want to bring in Melissa Yunus. She's with the Florida Forest Service. She's going to tell us quickly about some of the newer updates that we've had since the last time we spoke with you. 100% contained, that is a good thing.
100% is a great thing, but there's still some hot spots in there, and when the winds keep shifting like this and the wind gusts, we are concerned that it's going to stir up some of that hot ash and spread this fire even further. So firefighters from St. Lucie County, Indian River County, and the Florida Forest Service are going to be out here throughout the night and into tomorrow to make sure that this fire does not spread any further.
Now, obviously, FHP and a number of agencies decided that it would be okay to open northbound 95. Southbound, as we can all tell, is still closed. Describing the scene behind us, why is that still the situation? If Alex, you want to take a look behind us here at the scene, why is this side still closed, and what can drivers expect as they pass through this area?
The southbound lanes are still closed because it is still very smoky, and also firefighter safety. Firefighters are working very hard to make sure that this fire is controlled dead out, and we actually need a little bit of this area to start working around. So we need motorists who are going southbound to understand we're doing everything we can to reopen the southbound lanes, but weather conditions are just not working with us right now. And do expect there could be delays again tonight when humidity goes up a little bit, and then the smoke does lay down on this road. The road could be closed on both ends again.
All right, certainly not letting your guard down. Thank you so much, Melissa, for speaking with us. We'll be in touch with you throughout the evening. Again, 100% contained, 60 acres at this point. Northbound 95 open, southbound 95, as you can see, still closed as you take a look at the scene right here at milepost 142 in southern Indian River County. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Closing I-95 for 3.5 hours this afternoon created a major bottleneck for drivers trying to navigate in and around that area. News Channel 5's Dan Krauf continues our team coverage from high above in Chopper 5. How do things look now, Dan?
Kelly, the smoke is still slightly billowing over I-95, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was just a few hours ago. This fire may be 100% contained, but the southwest corner of the property, it looks like it continues to be a problem. We just saw more flames, more wooded area that's on fire. There are a lot of bulldozers in right now plowing the land, trying to smother those hot spots. Let me tell you from the air, this is a massive rescue effort, and from what I can see, it's also well organized. I counted more than 24 rescue units that are stationed all throughout the area. Some of them are working right now. Some of them are on standby just in case. There are also utility trucks on the property right now because there are some massive power lines running right through the center of this wildfire. Northbound traffic is moving smoothly right along right now, but southbound traffic is still backed up. If we can pan over to the southbound traffic for miles upon miles upon miles. There's no telling right now when that traffic will be allowed to go through, but I can tell you that there are still a number of rescue units parked on the southbound lanes of I-95, so it's definitely going to be a while. Back to you.
With Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel now, dry and windy, the prescription for brush fire problems, and we're starting to get into the start of that season.
We're seeing a little bit of an improvement tonight, though, with the winds finally coming down just a bit. Still gusty, but they were really strong earlier today. 24-mile-an-hour winds. Those are wind gusts in Fort Pierce. A little farther north in Vero Beach, we're still gusting to 25 and 30 miles an hour. Our humidity levels are also extremely low in behind this front. 17% relative humidity. That just dries the vegetation very, very quickly. quickly, and that's going to continue overnight. The winds taper off about mid-evening. Our drought index numbers range anywhere from 4 to almost 600 on the Treasure Coast and Palm Beach County. These are high, but it's not our top limit. That's 800. Those are desert-like conditions, and as we get closer to the peak of the dry season, which happens in about 4 to 6 weeks, these numbers will continue to climb. I'll have your forecast, let you know if there's any rain in the forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Steve, thank you. We've been getting remarkable pictures and videos from our viewers. We have them on a photo gallery as you continue to look at the blaze they've been dealing with all afternoon. Now, this is tape right now. They say the blaze is 100% contained, and this is footage from Chopper 5 that we're taking a look at right now. But they're going to be keeping an eye on a lot of hot spots here throughout the evening. If you're anywhere near the fire or know somebody who's stuck in traffic, perhaps it's you, take pictures if you can from a safe vantage point. We'd like to see them and upload them to YouReport or post them to our Facebook page. We'll be checking back with our crews throughout this newscast.